electric kettle has two heating coils. When one of the coils is connected to an AC source, the water in the kettle boils in 10 minutes. When the other coil is used, the water boils in 40 minutes. If both the coils are connected in parallel, the time taken by the same quantity of water to boil will be A 8 minutes, B 25 minutes, C 4 minutes, and D 15 minutes. We are given two conditions: time T1 is equal to 10 minutes and T2 is equal to 40 minutes, and we have to find T, which is the time taken for the same quantity of water to boil when these two coils are connected in parallel. So the circuit comes somewhat like this, and we have written this because it is given that it is connected to an AC source. Now, since it is a heating problem, we have to take the heat equation or energy equation. Here, since we have to boil the same quantity of water, and it is also in the first two cases also it is boiled the same quantity of water, the Q value will be the same only. Now we have V square by R into T, which is the final T time we have to find, and the resistance of the final condition, which is this parallel connection. And we are using V square by R formula instead of I square R because we have the parallel connection, and in parallel connection voltage is the same, and so we can take V only as the answer. It will be much more easier to do, which will be the same as when doing with the first coil and also the second coil also, which will be the same only because the same amount of water is boiled. So same heat energy is required, only the time and resistance will vary. And we know in case of a parallel connection, we know 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, and we can rewrite it as in terms of this we can write as 1 by R. We can just take V square by T to the denominator over here. We'll get Q by V square T is equal to get 1 by R we can rearrange this equation. That's what I said. So to get this value, so we have in the same case for R1 T1 and everything. So we have 1 by R1 will be V square Q by V square T1, which is plus Q by V square T2. Now from this equation we can understand that Q by V square is common, so we can just take it out. From here if we take it out, we get Q by V square T is equal to Q by V square into 1 by T1 plus 1 by T2. We can cancel them and we get 1 by T is equal to 1 by T1 plus 1 by T2. Now that we can rewrite it as T is equal to T1 T2 by T1 plus T2, just like how we do for resistances in parallel. Now we know the value of T1, we know the value of T2, we just have to substitute in the equation, we'll get the value of T. So we have T is equal to T1 is 10 and T2 is 40. So 10 into 40, which is 400, by 10 plus 40, which is 50. That is very easily understood that it is 8 is answer, 8 minutes. So our option A is the answer.